Welcome back, gals and ghouls. My name is Jay. In this week's video, we're going to do a little bit of cleaning and I'm going to show you around my spooky Halloween house. Very easy, basic, but fun Halloween decorations. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. My main focus for this week was the bathroom and the kitchen, since I had done a round of speed cleaning late at night to get my house ready for Halloween. And here I'm just mixing up a spray of white vinegar and water. It's 2 parts vinegar, 1 part water. No, it was supposed to be 2 parts vinegar, 1 part water. Oh no, which is it? Whichever it is, I did a reverse. So I had 1 part water and 2 parts vinegar, and I think it was supposed to be the reverse, but my tub is all stained up. It is an older home from 1962, I believe, and this tub is not quite that old. This bathroom addition may be one of the most recent parts of the house, but the tub is still old, the tile's old, and it was stained up. So I had some pink stains down in the tub from a bath bomb that I've used and some yellowing just from body oils. So I had that vinegar spray and I put it all down in there, intending for it to get up the stains. When I Googled it, it said vinegar would get those stains up, but as you'll see, it was not quite the easy fix that I thought it would be. So I went in with a bleach cleaner a little bit later, which you'll see. And it wouldn't be a real cleaning video if I did not go ahead and start on some laundry. I had left this load of wet clothes in the dryer for a week. Oh my gosh, my dryer smelled horrible, like mildew. The whole laundry room stunk. It was terrible. So I washed them. First, I washed them with Lysol sanitizer and no fabric softener, just the Lysol sanitizer and detergent. And I thought they smelled okay. So I put them in the dryer and they did not smell okay. And here is I just wanted to show you guys, I'm using the Bath & Body Works fabric softener to wash a blanket. I usually use Blue Downy, which is not my favorite. My favorite is Dark Blue Suavitel. And I know fabric softener is controversial. I use it. I stopped for a while and I was like, wow, why are my clothes not soft? You know, ding, 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 it doesn't have fabric softener. So I do use it. And I bought this when I had a really good coupon. You guys know I'm addicted to Bath & Body Works. So I bought it. It's fine for a treat, but I'm not one to use like luxury laundry products. So it's fine to use sparingly. But yeah, the clothes still smelled bad. So I had to go in later that day, wash them with vinegar, scrub out my dryer, and I think it still stinks. But here onto the tub, we're using the soft scrub with bleach because that white vinegar only got up the pink bath bomb stains, but it didn't do much for the yellowing from just like body oils and just cleaning your body, rinsing it down the tub. It can stain. It didn't do anything, but this soft scrub really got a lot of that grime up. And if you've been here, you've seen me scrub my tile before. I scrub all the grout lines and all the squares just to really get it as clean as I can. And I love this stuff. Soft scrub with bleach. It's under $5. I would compare it to a liquid barkeeper's friend. So slightly abrasive, but really helps to whiten. And this is how it looks after. I'll show a quick of the before. So it's an improvement from that, but that's as clean as I got. And then I wanted to move on to the rest of the bathroom. And I had a little project in here. I needed to put up the backsplash. So you'll see that. But the bathroom is not very big, so I should clean it more often. But it just feels like such a chore. But it was time to get it done. I was using Lysol in here instead of the Kaboom I usually use, just because I'm really trying to use up this bottle of Lysol so I can move on to my holiday scented multi-purpose sprays, but it wasn't getting up the stains on the countertop like I thought it would. So I just went ahead in again with that soft scrub plus bleach, and I buffed out some of the little stains that had just accumulated on this countertop. This is a stone vanity. I'm sure it's not real quartz, maybe quartzite, I'm not sure, but it is a stone top, so it does stain. I noticed that some hair was kind of accumulating in that little gap behind the vanity, and that's what really made me say, like, oh, I need to put up the backsplash. And it did come with the vanity, so it's just a matching piece of stone that you adhere to the wall and the top of the counter. But you guys know I can't have hair being in cracks and crevices, so it was definitely time to finally put in this backsplash. I don't remember why he didn't do it when I was here. I think the project had gone on kind of long and he would have had to come back a third day, and I was like, no thank you, I'll do it myself. So me being pig-headed, I should have just had the person I was paying install it, but I just wanted my bathroom back. So here I'm using some liquid nails, and I watched a few tutorials on how to do this. It seemed simple, but I just wanted to be sure. So I'm using liquid nails on the back of the vanity, and then on the bottom of it to adhere to the counter, I'm using like a caulk type adhesive. And that part is optional. It was in one of the tutorials I watched, just to use adhesive to adhere the piece to the actual top, but I don't think you have to do that. But definitely liquid nails to adhere it to the wall. I know that there are varying opinions on whether or not you need a backsplash. So if you're thinking your bathroom doesn't have one, that's fine. It's like the kitchen backsplash. There are a lot of people who believe you should put up tile just to protect your walls, but plenty of people just have painted walls in the back, and you usually would just use like a high gloss paint and then know that every couple of years you'll have to repaint. So I like the backsplash. I just think it looks great, and it will help things like hair not to fall in that little crevice, and it will protect that wall from water, because water damage is such a pain in the ass to deal with. And that's why my kitchen backsplash really needs to get put up, but that's on my list. I'm mentally making a note of things I want to accomplish before Christmas, and I want to do my kitchen backsplash, redo my stairs, and paint my upstairs hallway. So backsplashes are somewhat optional, but highly recommended. And again, this one did come with the vanity. And here it is at the end after checking it from all angles. So just a subtle change, and I did put adhesive, or a sealant, a clear sealant on that seam, which you can see it's kind of shiny, and I used painter's tape to keep it in place. You don't have to use painter's tape, but I did. And I also caulked around the tub, or excuse me, the toilet, because that was not done and that needed to be done. I do not want water under my toilet. And here I noticed the doors were kind of grimy. Ooh, my hands are so ashy, I'm sorry about that. But I'm just using that white vinegar spray I mixed up to wipe all of the doors down. These doors are very old and they're very cheap. They're like hollow core doors, and that is something I do want to replace in the future. But just downstairs in this hallway alone, I have 7 doors, so that would be about $200 a door, and I can just put that money towards other things. I honestly would rather buy a new purse than spend that money on doors. So they're fine for now. They just needed a good cleaning. I did the front and back of both doors, but you guys get the point. And then it was time to move into the kitchen, which was just an absolute wreck. Oh my goodness. And I was just trying to get it to a normal state where I could finish dinner, in peace without having cluttered countertops, because I did have some dinner in the crock pot cooking away over there. So we're just gonna go ahead and very quickly whip this place into shape. It's so funny. Sometimes when I watch these videos back, I'm like, where am I? Like, why am I out of the frame so long? But, you know, I'm just putting stuff away, throwing things away, and doing all of those things. So if you are still watching this video, thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the music. I always try to get some good vibes going around here. And again, my name is Jay. I own this home in Maryland. I've lived here for about 2 years now, and I am just trying to update it on a very tight budget because I spend all of my money on candles and home fragrance. So I hope that you'll watch some of my other videos and you can subscribe. It's free and I would really appreciate it. I'm just using the last of that Lysol spray to give all these counters a good wipe and clean the stove. And I make sure to move my Kasori air fryer. They call it an indoor grill, but it's just an air fryer that gets really, really hot. So it's good though. It was a free replacement to the actual air fryer, which was recalled due to some safety issue. So I am very happy to have it and use it all the time. To clean off my fridge, I'm using that white vinegar and water spray again. I cannot stand when I go to pull open the fridge and I can feel something under my fingers. Oh, it's so disgusting. And it's me. I'm the one who made the mess, but it's just so gross not feeling the handle smooth and just knowing that whatever crust I'm feeling should not be there. So I wanted to give the fridge a good clean. And then I'm going to move on to the floors. Because I was done wiping all the surfaces, I went ahead and used that rag to clean off the garbage after I took out the garbage and the recycling. So no worries, I did not go back and use that for something else. There was something sticky on the front per usual, so I had to give that a good scrubbing. And I do clean the garbage can pretty regularly. It's just something I don't even think about. If I go to put something in there and it looks grubby, I'll just wipe it down. And that is all I did in the kitchen. It looks so much better than it did when we first started, and definitely good enough. Now I'm gonna show you what I cooked in the crock pot. It was what I call crock pot slop, just a bunch of stuff we throw in. And it was chicken and stuffing. Way too salty, way too salty. And a lot of YouTubers make this. And I have had this in the oven, but it's just chicken breast, some seasoning, and 2 packs of stuffing, and a can of cream of mushroom soup and chicken broth. Or I used 1 pack of stuffing, which I'm glad I had enough, but it was just way too salty. That stuffing plus that soup plus that broth. So I ate it for the night, I nibbled on it, and I did not have leftovers. This was my first year really decorating for Halloween, so I kept it pretty simple, and I bought a lot of the stuff this year, but I know it's not new, so the majority of my Halloween decorations come from HomeSense, HomeGoods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, and Bath & Body Works, like this beautiful skull candle holder. You guys know I'm all in on candle holders, so I have quite a few of them. And here I keep some cotton balls to quickly change out my wax warmers. And then I have these skulls that I got from Michael's, and they are just glass. They're very heavy, and I think they're beautiful. So my house is kind of themed. One table has all the skulls, one spot has the ghosties, and so on and so forth. I had Moonlit Graveyard burning this night. Very appropriate. It smells like cold, wet concrete and cool air, which are some of the scent notes, but really how it smells walking around outside when it's dark and you're surrounded by tombstones. And another good thing you can do is put a spooky picture up on your TV as a screensaver. If you have a TV that has a screensaver, I have a frame TV, so that's what I did. And I have these battery operated candlesticks that I actually really like, and next year I want to do more of. And I did leave a little bit of fall out because I love my fall pumpkins, but I loved decorating this mantle. And here is one of my favorite things. It's a wallflower plug, but it illuminates this really cute witch with her cat on a broomstick. And I just love incorporating wallflower plugs around my house, even if they don't have a bulb in them. And then here's my little table of ghosts. I'm gonna keep saying I love it, but I really like this table as well. And this mirror is a DIY I did with the window cling that I purchased from Walmart. In the kitchen, I have my cauldron bubbling away. Not my favorite DIY, but I think with some tweaking, it can be better next year. Here we come to my pumpkin table, and I have this candelabra from Target, my pumpkin wax warmer, and just all my little spooky friends that keep me company. And this monster candle holder is from Bath & Body Works. I absolutely love it. I think it's 2 to 3 years old now. I remember it was during the pandemic and it was kind of hard to get. And then in this corner, I just have those remote control operated lights, which I love, and this witch sign. I really liked putting signs up. I only put 2 signs up this year, but I think I want to get more signs next year and some bigger decorations. And then here I have all of my headless horseman type things and a newspaper article from after the Halloween night massacre. Moving on to my little couch cushions. Look at this one. You could have had a bad witch. Oh, and I got this new table. Tell me if you like it. I just bought it. But I got this pillow from Kirkland's a couple years ago. So cheeky and funny. And then here is my second little mantle. This crystal ball is motion activated, so I was trying to get it to go off. Of course, it only happens, at 10 o'clock at night when I'm getting ready to go to bed, but how spooky is that? And it does talk. I have it on just the lights currently because it talks a lot, so but I just love it. And all of these candle holders are from Bath & Body Works. Those 2 candelabras are both broken, but that's fine. And the garland is from Michaels, along with the lights. The lights are either from Michaels or Target. And then I have another little wallflower plug. This is a smaller version of the carriage that's on the table near my front door. And the horse, as you can see, is also a ghost, and you can see a skeleton. So I just love this thing. And again, it does not have a bulb in it. I'm just using it for decor this year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great spooky season and a wonderful Halloween, and I hope that you'll come back soon. Bye.